Hi, I'm Rodley from LemTask. In today's video, we are looking at the best setup for daily tasks using Toodledo. This video is for people who manage a lot of tasks, people who like structure, and people who want control without confusion. This is Toodledo's homepage. For those who don't have, the link is in the description below. The first thing you will notice is the number of fields. We have overdue today, tomorrow, next day. You have your folders, you have your contacts, you have your dates also, which shows you your calendars on what specifically are you going to be doing the next day forward. Then you have a place whereby you're able to share your tasks with your team, and you have the priority levels. So this level of detail is powerful, but it needs to be used carefully for daily tasks. The mistakes most people make in filling in everything. Every task becomes detailed. Every task takes time to set up. Before you start working, you're already managing the system. That's when daily tasks begin to feel heavy. Each field adds a, a decision. What status? What priority? What start date? These decisions drain energy. By the time you're ready to work, focus is already low. This setup can be hard for people who need speed, people who capture tasks quickly, people who want to start working right away. This tool works best for users who enjoy planning and tracking their tasks for daily execution. Simply matters more than, than control. So this setup is quite simple. We're gonna start on a clean, fresh, new page. When I start at a clean, new, fresh page, I want you to do is just you go and press here. So we're gonna add just a few lists only first. Then we're gonna add certain priorities and certain measures and fields so that we can actually, you know, we can actually track and schedule our work much properly with this setup. The first thing is I need you to write a minimum of five or less tasks that you are willing and dedicated and committed on completing today. And all of these tasks fall under today. So I'm going to write my first one. Once you write that, I want you to go to, there is no folder, there is no context. I want you to go to your start date and give it today's date. And I want you to schedule the time which whereby you'll be willing to start this task at hand. For me, it's going to be 12. Then I'm just going to place that there. When is this due? For me, I'm just going to place after. This is due today. So you're just going to place that. There is no repeat. And you're going to give it a priority. Now, this is where it becomes very important, where people don't actually, understand. A priority is supposed to help you to understand how high or low or medium a task is. So you would want to rate your task as it's as it should be written. If it's a high priority, give it a high priority so that when you're looking at your task, you can see which is a higher priority that you need to do and when it needs to be started, and you can get your task up and about. After that, you can actually add notes on what maybe you're going to be working on or certain ideas that maybe you had in plan. Then after that, you're just going to add it like that. We just have four more to go. You're just going to add your dates, time, when is it due, After you just added your tasks right now, I just want us to look at how you have scheduled and planned it. So you got five tasks and they are all different categories. One is personal, that is physical workout, that is the gym. Other four are productive, so working, having a meeting, having a call, reading emails. So basically, you're going to go with the order that you have set. So if you look at work, it's going to start at 12. I'm going to have a meeting at 2. I'm going to have a call at 3. I'm going to start gymming at 5. I'm going to read my middle meetings at 7. Automatically, as you can see, I've set my dates and times on when I'm going to start doing these tasks, and how I'm going to start them is today. All of these tasks are today. No task are repeat. And as you can see by my priority, I can look at my priority level to see, okay, which is a high priority that I need to start standing up. It's work. Work is a high priority. I'm going to get in and do that. Then I'm going to go to my second priority. Okay, so it's having a meeting. I must have a meeting. Then I'll go have a meeting. So basically, this setup helps you to stay ahead by starting with time and checking how high of a level of priority it is. Then you go to your due today. Your due today section is basically where everything you have to do today stays. And if you go to your calendar feature, you should see that you have a lot of work that's about to start today. As you can see, it's marked right here. So this setup should help you navigate and manage your tasks very easy and put execute. Once you have just done your meeting and you have just done your work and done, you just hit a tick, signifying that you're already done with your work. Giving a tick symbolizes that you have done with your work. That's the best way to keep it consistent and active. For context, this is how we approach our productivity here at LemTask. For those who don't have LemTask, the link is down in the description below. This is LemTask's dashboard. I'll just show you right now how it looks. As you scroll down, this is how it looks. They have a lot of features that help you with your productivity and with your daily execution. For today, I'm just going to show you a quick feature that I use highly. Is the start voice feature. This is the feature that I use to schedule my tasks each and every day. So I'm just going to give you two examples on how I schedule my task here at LemTask and how do I strictly stay focused on it by giving it time. Having a meeting with my CEO today. Automatically, as I can see, it has scheduled my meeting already. It has scheduled my task already, having a meeting with my CEO. Since I told it today, it's already put the date. What's left for me is to put in my times. Then I'm going to add a priority of how low, medium, or high it is. Then I'm just going to add it like that. Automatically, as you can see, I have just scheduled my task using my voice. The second time, working together with my CEO for close projects. Working with my CEO for close projects. Today. So once I've done that, I just have to add my time, a priority, then I just add it like that. Then I go to my today's section box, which is literally where all my tasks are waiting for me to do today. As you can see right below, everything has been scheduled perfectly for me. Having a meeting with my CEO around 3 p.m., working with my CEO for close projects at 5 p.m. So basically, I know what I'm going to do. I've already scheduled it. What's left for me is when the time hits to start focusing on the task at hand. When it's time for me to start my task, I deliberately go to here to the track section whereby you will find focus timer. Focus timer actually helps you to focus on the task that you are at. So since I'm gonna work with my CEO on close project. The moment I start work with my CEO, I start my timer. Automatically, this is signifying that I'm focusing on this task at hand and this is what I'm willing to do. If so helps, I'm going to take a short or a long break. I'm also going to track it here. Then I'm going to continue up until my focus is actually done. This helps me to stay on top and to stay focused on what I'm actually doing. And once I'm done executing my task, I go back into days box and I just give it a tick, signifying that I have done the tasks and completed them. This tool is powerful, but daily tasks needs light systems. Use fewer fields, make fewer decisions, and let your energy go into the work, not the setup.